Hey Gemini, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general read for the collective of Gemini. That means anybody that has Gemini anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. May not necessarily be your message. It might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Gemini in their chart, but please know that I truly intend to get this message directed to you. This is a general message for the general audience brought to you by Spirit, which means that Spirit will provide a message that they feel most beneficial for the entirety of all of Gemini that receives this message, that observes this reading. And the message can be in regards to anything. It could also be in regards to something from the past, present, or to come. So please be aware of all of that. It can also be in regards to an individual that you're interacting with. And if that's the case, I just had Mr. T's thing go through my head. I pity the fool. Because it can get pretty crazy. The message can be directed to them about you, to you about them, their intent towards you, your intent towards them, and it can also be a dialogue back and forth, back and forth. So, I definitely encourage you to pay close attention if that's the case. Apply where appropriate. I do ask that you do not try to force any of this message to fit your situation, like trying to take a puzzle piece and shove it into the puzzle. It should be more like water going over a creek, or a brook, actually, because creeks can get kind of rough, but of course nice and fluid, and there's no rough patches. It's just nice and smooth and peaceful, right? The best way to recognize whether or not this is or isn't your message is by observing the overall energy that'll be here, the recent past, and the current situation. You put all those together and it should, again, flow to your current situation so that you can sit there and say, yep, that's what's happening. Yes, that's the overall energy. Yes, that's what's happened. Yes, that is what's happening. And then you can see what's possible to come. It's not always the case if it's a message that has not occurred yet. So please keep that in mind as well. If you do not feel comfortable with this message, you don't feel like it's your message, you don't relate to it, you don't resonate with it, I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. But I do ask that you allow your intuition to guide you towards those messages and whatever you feel most drawn towards. And especially if you feel drawn to more than one message, Spirit may have more than one message that they want you to receive. Okay? So with all that being said, I would like very much to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Gemini in opening their eyes to see, ears to hear, heart to feel, and intuition to discern the message that they are about to receive. This is a 3-card drop. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow the cards to fly, and what Spirit decides to throw out is going to throw out. I do not accept multiple cards. So if I receive 6 cards and one fly, then I'm going to put them back and ask Spirit to break it down so it's more simple for me. So just so you know, when you see that occur, because that happens often, and then of course they throw a tantrum and they throw the card all over the room. It gets kind of crazy sometimes, but we're working on that. At any rate, so you're going to have the overall energy here, the recent past here, current energy here, and what's to come here. We'll do a quick overview, and then we'll do some clarification to fine tune, and then we'll head into the guidance to find out what Spirit has to say from the bird's eye view. And he really likes saying that to me, bird's eye view. All right. So with all that being said, I am bound to remind you that with any Spirit-led message, it is completely and forever up to you to take in the message or disregard it. You have free will, and Spirit encourages you to use it to make your own personal choices. This is just messages and information to help guide you, maybe open your eyes to things you don't see. But it is not to tell you what to do. That is for you to decide what's best for you. That's free will. All right, so let's begin. Let's get on this general message for you, Gemini, okay? General message for Gemini, please. General message for Gemini, please. And I am so sorry. I just finished eating dinner, so now my belly is like miserably full. So if you hear me huffing and puffing, it's because I overly eat, and it's not good. So there we go. There we go. General message for Gemini, please. General message for Gemini, please. I guess that's the great part about being American. We definitely uphold in this household the overeating. General message for Gemini, please. Why are you so quiet today, Gemini? Normally your cards are flying everywhere. And as I said that, there we go. We kind of set them to the side like that. There's your overall energy right there. Knight of Raphael, which is the Knight of Cups. We can be bringing in an apology, an offering, can be new love coming in, a message coming in. I don't know. We'll find out as we do some clarification. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Raphael, which is, making a small offering. Just kind of feel out where you are, where you're sitting. Okay. Recent past, we have the Four of Michael, and as you can see, it's sitting this way, so we're heading towards that. We're not quite there. We're in the contemplative mode of refusing a cup, of being discontented. We're not quite there yet, but we are heading there. It can be either receiving the refusal of your cup of an offering or you refusing an offering. Then we have current energy, Three of Cups right here. And again, that is in the makes. It's not quite there. Look at all these cups. All these cups. There's 4 cups down, all right? Okay, so the Three of Cups, and it's on its side. So that can be leading to anything. We'll find out what that's referring to. It could be referring to somebody you haven't met yet, or you are getting to know. What I'm feeling from this is that there's a new love coming in. You're getting to know the individual, and either you or they will refuse the cup. And the intent in the bottom of the deck is to kind of be tentative in offering out. And again, apply where appropriate. Can be roles reversed if it's about another individual that you're interacting with. The message can be theirs, it can be yours, okay? So be sure to apply where appropriate. But somebody's being tentative about offering their cup out. They're going to either make a joke out of it just to see where they're sitting. Are you going to take this serious, or are you going to play it off kind of situation? And that's what that is. So you're trying to use your intuition and guide you which direction to go. Are they going to joke around and play it off, or are they going to be like, yeah, I really am interested? And that's where you're kind of sitting with that. So the possible outcome here is with the Emperor and the Justice, you are going to take control and do what's right. And it will turn out in your favor because the Justice fell in the upright, which is what I understand. When Justice falls in the upright, it will turn out to the benefit. As it says in here, rulings made in your favor, so it will turn out to your benefit. All right, let's do some clarification here and see if we can figure out a little bit more. See, I'm huffing and puffing. I apologize. All right, so let's start with the Knight of Raphael, please. Please clarify the Knight of Raphael for Gemini. Overall energy. Thank you. Okay, so here we have the Nine of Cups, Nine of Raphael, which is wish fulfillment, right? And then we have the Four of Swords. So, trying to get our head straight about what we want to make us happy. And then we have the Four of Gabriel, which is, for some, the Four of Wands is a marriage, it's a binding, it's stability, it's family, home, security. So you're trying to wrap your head around what you want as far as, to me, long-term goals. Okay? Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Partnership. Okay? So, yeah. Right there. Two of Cups and Four of Wands. Definitely looking at something serious here. Please clarify the Four of Raphael, laying on its side, heading towards upright. Recent past, please. Please clarify the Four of Raphael, laying on its side, heading towards upright for recent past, please. Okay, so in the recent past, relationship didn't really work out too well. And I'm wondering if your concerns, what I'm feeling is your concerns are that it may not. Maybe you feel like you have a running tally of situations not working out. All right, so let's go to the Three of Raphael. Please clarify the Three of Raphael, laying on its side, heading towards upright. Current energy, please. And yeah, that is a blob of mess. Okay. Got the moon, Five of Raphael, divine guidance. How many? 2, 3, 4, 5. What? We need 6 in here. Because there's 8. 6 and 7. We're missing those. Okay. Good grief. Because we got 9. We got Page. We got the Knight. Good grief. Got a lot of cups going on here. So, there are some secrets that were regretted in regards to this commitment. Could be Taurus. Could be Pisces. As far as energies, they could have both in their chart. Of course, then again, we have Aries and Libra in here too. But a lot of water going on here. A lot of water. A lot of water. So, yeah, there's a little bit of regret of some things not being revealed. Which I'm wondering if it's because you're dancing. Trying to leave the past behind. Move towards that Two of Cups. Find some balance, some harmony, some peace. Build something solid. And there's that 6 with that soulmate, that person that you've known for quite a while. There's that 6 right there, and take a chance. Let the divine and the universe lead you so that things can work out. 3 of Arrow. Okay. This is getting pretty complicated here. Please clarify the Emperor and Justice. Oh my goodness, really? King of Raphael, and the Ace. Holy cow! I think we've had all of them come out now, except for the Queen. Because we had the 6. Oh, no, we didn't have the 7 of Cups either. We had the 6, we had the 8. Okay. So we've got King of Raphael and the Ace of Raphael, which is the King of Cups and Ace of Cups. So taking control of a situation to do what's right, which is somebody that has a lot of love, a lot of feeling, wanting to have either another opportunity, another chance, but definitely to fill that cup up and be happy. And it's somebody that's single, financially stable, confident, independent, but they feel like they've been beat down, and they're just making a decision to move forward even though they don't know which direction to go. 8 of Swords. They feel kind of trapped and don't know which way to go. Goodness gracious. It's a little complicated here. I hope you're following this and it makes sense to you. And for those of you that it is your read, it is making sense. Okay, well, let's see if we can get you some guidance here to help you with this, to help you have an understanding of where you stand. Wow, okay. I guess that's what we're going to do, is just slam everything out. So you need to keep an open mind. Definitely keep an open mind because it's saying Vision Quest. That's a huge emphasis on keeping an open mind because it's not as difficult as you think it is. All of it is worth it. It's worth it. You just gotta nurture it. Just gotta nurture it and allow it to grow. Because there is so many cups in here. There is a lot of love in here. It's ridiculous. I'm like drowning in the cups here. A lot of water. So much water. Okay, Gemini. Well, with this being your read, let's have a look about the energies that are up in here for you, okay? The major arcana that we have present, like I said earlier, is Aries, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, and that's it as far as the major arcana go. But this is definitely in the makes, as long as you can keep that open mind and understand that it's not that difficult. Just kind of let it be. I don't know if it's necessarily don't stress yourself over it, but sometimes people keep things to themselves just to see where they stand. They don't share everything because they want to kind of see where they stand before they step in it. Okay? But there we have, and I don't know if this is you or if it's them, but they're going to step up and they're going to offer of themselves fully. Whether it be you or it be them. But it will grow, and it's worth it. It's worth waiting and being patient and not struggling, not fighting against it, not rubbing, All right, guys. Well, I look forward to your next read. Find out what Spirit has to say and any further messages or guidance that Spirit has for you. And until then, may all your choices and decisions be very, very blessed.